100-year-old's hardest financial lesson: don't make this mistake. Imagine reaching 100 years old and looking back on your financial life. What if you realized that one simple mistake, a mistake almost everyone makes, is the one thing that can undo a lifetime of hard work? And what he said about money shocked us. It's something most people get wrong for decades. Today, you'll learn the one financial mistake that 101-year-old Arthur says almost everyone regrets, but you don't have to make it. You'll walk away with a powerful mindset shift and 2 simple steps you can act on today, no matter your age or income. We asked him a simple question: what is the single biggest financial mistake people make? His answer was immediate. He calls it a disease of modern life, a quiet mistake that robs people of their future. And you don't have to make the same mistake. The great mistake. The mistake is waiting. It's that simple. People wait. They wait for the perfect job. They wait for a pay raise. They wait until their debt is gone. They're always waiting for the perfect time to start building their future. But I will tell you a secret I learned over 100 years. There is no perfect time. There is only time. And time is the most powerful force in finance. More powerful than genius, more powerful than a high salary. Time is the one asset you have in abundance when you are young, and it is the one thing you can never get back. What's one more year? But that 1 year is the most valuable one. It's the year where your money could have started working for you. Every day you wait, you are robbing your future self. Lesson: time is your most valuable financial asset, not a high salary or a hot stock tip. Pro tip: the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Don't leave your most powerful employee, your money, sitting idle. Planting a seed in hard times. Arthur's conviction doesn't come from a textbook. It comes from living through the hardest financial decade in modern history. And over decades, those seeds grew into the freedom most only dream of. I was a young man during the Great Depression. I saw people who had everything lose it all. It taught me that nothing is guaranteed. But it also taught me the value of a dollar saved. When I finally had a little extra money, the temptation was to spend it. There were always things we, quote, needed. But I remembered what I saw. So I made a rule for myself. Pay yourself first. Before the bills, before the groceries, a small piece was set aside. My friends thought I was foolish. They'd say, "Arthur, what's the point? It's just a few dollars." It was hard to see the point back then. But I wasn't just saving dollars. I was buying time. I was planting a seed. I didn't need a forest overnight. I just needed to plant one tree and trust that time would do the rest. Lesson: the habit of consistently putting money to work, no matter how small the amount, is what builds real wealth. Pro tip: the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Don't leave your most powerful employee, your money, sitting idle. The unstoppable snowball. People complicate money. They think you need to be an expert. You don't. You just need to understand one thing. Imagine you make a small snowball at the top of a very, very long hill. You give it a little push. At first, it's tiny. This is like your first investment. It feels insignificant, but the hill is a lifetime long. As that little snowball rolls, it picks up more snow. The bigger it gets, the more snow it picks up. After a decade, it's a boulder. And after 50 or 60 years, that tiny snowball is an unstoppable force. That's what your money does if you give it time. It's called compounding. You earn returns not just on your original investment, but on the returns themselves. The mistake young people make is they stare at the tiny snowball and say, "It's not worth it." They don't have the patience to see what it becomes. Weathering the storms. But what about market crashes? Arthur has seen plenty. The hill is not always smooth. There are bumps, storms. Sometimes your snowball will hit a patch of dirt and shrink. People panic. They pull their money out. That is the second biggest mistake. I learned the market is like a yo-yo on an escalator. It goes up and down, but the long-term trend is always up. When the dot-com bubble burst, people I knew sold everything in a panic. They turned a temporary loss into a permanent loss. I held on. I continued to invest. When the market recovered, my snowball was larger than ever. Patience and consistency are your shield against fear. Lesson: a long-term view transforms market volatility into an opportunity. Pro tip: a market downturn is not a disaster, it's a sale. But you can only take advantage of it if you're not forced to sell. That's why you must avoid high-interest debt and have a separate emergency fund for life's surprises. I tell my great-grandchildren the same thing I'm telling you. Distinguish between your needs and your wants. Don't get buried in debt for things that won't matter in 5 years. Instead, invest in your freedom. Every dollar you invest today is a vote for a future where you have choices. The secret to a financially secure life isn't a secret at all. It's just a truth that people don't want to hear because it requires patience. Plant your tree today. Start your snowball rolling, even if it's small. The good news is, you don't have to learn this lesson the hard way. The cost of waiting is a price your future self can't afford. Don't wait until it's too late. What's the biggest financial lesson you've ever learned? Let us know in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to start today. And subscribe to The Wealthy Elder now to start building your financial future.